For the people of northeastern Himalayan states of India, felling trees for domestic fuel is a common practice. So too, in our state Manipur, wood and bamboo are used as domestic fuel. There are about 30,50,000 households in Manipur whose consumption of fuel wood is 7,88,000 metric tons per year. It has become forest burning in the kitchen. The impact is panic-striking as it destroys the productivity of forests, soil, water and agriculture, and above all, gradually creates ecological imbalance. In remote villages and hills, in order to procure firewood, forests are burned, trees felled and transported, woods of equal size tied in bundles and also carried in bag baskets. Such activities continue unabated. A family in a village consumes 17 to 22 kilograms of fuel wood per day for cooking, heating and boiling, spending 40% of their total income. Massive deforestation for fuel wood ultimately results in creating barren land. It is estimated that excessive rain causes approximately 1 square kilometer soil erosion per day. 2.05 kilogram of smoke is emitted while cooking. It is also estimated that carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide, which are byproducts of burning, claim the lives of 4 to 5 lakh women and children in India.
Eastern Himalayan state amo iriba Manipur state si climate change ki impact lakpa state sa yamna chauna akai pirakpa amada yauriba dum state amani.
Under the United Nations Development Programme, Zogam Institute for Community Resources and Development Manipur is imparting training to women on how to make and make available to the consumers biomass energy, also called biomass briquettes, by opening units in some districts of Manipur.
Senapati de Putoktaba Judith Hangi, Aduga in Far West Amasung Chotampurda initiative oina modern unity Hangi.
It will come with colorful packaging, and it will also come with another factor, which is accessibility.
Under the guidelines and objectives of UNDP, ZICORD, along with making of biomass briquettes, also designs and produces pyrolyzers, grinders, briquette making machines.
Briquette siga chana nagadaba local ki design stock makal makazu putre masida try to tip ya ba stop choba boarding gumba aduga common kitchen na chobsing da sinaba yabagi puthopsai.
The unique feature of the bio stove is that it can easily be ignited. Cost-effective biostoves of different sizes are available in the market, such as single-deck stove, double-deck stove, and jumbo stove. Women undertake an important role by forming self-help groups and effectively carrying on briquette making activity. These skilled women collect charcoal dust, pine needles, lemongrass, and soil from various places. ZICORD's new experiment is now producing charcoal dust out of paddy husks through the process of pyrolysis. The equipments used in pyrolysis have been exclusively designed and manufactured by ZICORD. If this experiment is successful, there will be less scarcity of raw materials for making briquettes. The important activities carried on by every woman of a self-help group include grinding charcoal into powder, making soil powder, shredding pine needles for easy ignition, and lemongrass to be used as insect repellent. This mixture comprises of 80% charcoal powder, 20% soil powder, and shredded pine needles and lemongrass in appropriate proportion. This mixture is put into either a hydraulic or manual briquette making machine to produce briquettes.
In Manipur, we have been supporting ZICORD, who is working on an energy project, particularly to benefit the whole issue of climate change, so that we can come up with biomass briquettes and innovative low smoke chulhas, through which we can actually reach out to the remote communities who are now dependent on the forest, and they are using firewood. So we want to replace firewood with biomass briquette, and in order to doing that, actually we are trying to capacity build the women SHGs who are running this business, and they are producing the biomass briquettes and they are into the market now for selling it.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯋꯥꯏ ꯆꯥꯛꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯟꯗꯔ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ZICORDꯅ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕꯅꯤ.
Fuel cake se mi amana nomada 90 to 100 manungda semba ngami.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯦꯠꯁꯤ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟꯗꯁꯨ ꯊꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯗꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯕꯅꯤ.
ꯃꯩꯈꯨ ꯆꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯁꯨ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ, ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯊꯣꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯨꯡ 2 ꯐꯥꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯠꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯝꯕ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯊꯣꯡꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯪꯉꯤ.
With the increasing demand of briquettes, ZICORD now collects briquettes from self-help groups and market this in different places. The ash produced after burning briquettes contains high level of potassium, and it has been scientifically proved that it can be used as biofertilizer. The sweat and toil of ZICORD has now borne fruit. Consumers during the winter prefer biomass briquettes as these burn easily and last longer than other domestic fuels. More and more households and common kitchens are using biomass briquettes, and in the days to come, biomass briquettes will become one of the indispensable domestic fuels.
Simply biomass sing matik makaidu hazelaga chakpa kana mathakta biocake si thangzelaga dum chakpa jam thuna chakpani si chak thongi yensang thongi ising sa phulli sa loli idum jai ani kari matam dai khoi irujana bor so dum thangala dum food pajab ni si.
So it's been interesting. We visited some of the partners, and it was good to note the division of labor, tied around this project.
But I noticed you're picking up forest residues, you're picking up pine needles, and you're making this into a useful form of energy for your cooking.
This is related to climate change mitigation and care of the forest. I'm really impressed with the fact that they're using a lot of the waste materials from the forest, as well as agricultural waste from rice husks. So it's a very, very good project, and from what we have witnessed, the women are extremely happy with the kind of employment that they've generated on their own.
What the women are doing, it's really encouraging, because this is what we want to see. We want to see that the women are empowered through skills acquisition and in terms of a livelihood kind of empowerment. So this is actually happening. So I see the women really hands-on and really involved in what is going on.